Yeah. So first of all, what is the soul? Soul is we all know, is a light being, and people can raise their hands whenever they want to engage. Okay, so the soul is a light being and is the carrier of information across lifetimes. We said that in an earlier session. So just to remind ourselves, soul is the data bank of information we carry across lifetimes. So what happens is that we, as per physics, we are all in just like a quantum wave. We are quantum entangled with each other in this large vibrational field of the universe. So what we call Tao, T-A-O, which is spelled as T but pronounced as D, refers to this divine field, which is nothing but emptiness and comprises all the souls, every sentient, insentient being, everything that's there in a being form, all the planets, galaxies, stars, etc. And that large field is governed and brought by the source, which is the creator, which is Tao. So essentially, we are all created through that one source. So hence, when there is anything that is created by one source, just like we create our babies with a sperm and an egg, we get connected to our babies, right? We are most quantum entangled with the loved ones in our lives. But actually, at a soul level, we are all quantum entangled. And our souls speak to each other naturally all the time. So to first understand this wisdom, that do I look at somebody as just the human body in front of me? Or do I start understanding the wisdom that not only the front person in front of me, but even I myself, who am I? Am I the body or am I the soul? Because the body is very temporary, right? So I would invite everybody to do this practice. Close your eyes. We will do the prayer or the Soham affirmation, which is talking about oneness and which is talking about being the soul and not the body. Yeah, so let us close our eyes, everyone. Repeat after me. I am not the body. So before that, just visualize your body. Close your eyes and visualize your body. And say, I am not the body. Next, visualize any emotion that you can feel at this point or any point. Happiness, laughter, joy, positive, negative, whatever comes to your mind. Think about an emotion. And then say, I am not the emotion. Next, please bring any thought to your mind, any thought that you can get into your mind. And repeat, I am not the thought. Next, just focus on your brain area and your mind and repeat, I am not the mind. The mind is only and only a subtle instrument of the soul. Now visualize the divine in whichever way you can, and your connectedness with that thread of love, and say, I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, divine power. I'll repeat this. I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, divine power. Now let us visualize a being of light about 10 inches above your head, a light which is nothing but the higher soul or higher being. Feel that connection through a ray of light between yourself from the crown chakra to that light being. And repeat, I am one with my higher soul. I am one with my higher soul. I am one with my higher soul. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am one with the divine spark within me. I am one with the divine spark within me. I am one with the divine spark within me. I am a child of God. I am a child of God. I am a child of God. I am connected with God. I am connected with God. I am one with God. I am one with God. I am one with all. I am one with all. I am one with all. Now I'll say the whole affirmation without any explanations of what you need to think. Just go with the flow and let's do this one more time. I am not the body. I am not the emotion. I am not the thought. I am not the mind. For those who are joining now, please close your eyes and repeat after me. I am not the body. I am not the emotion. I am not the thought. I am not the mind. The mind is only a subtle instrument of the soul. I am the soul. I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, divine power. I am one with my higher soul. I am that I am. I am one with the divine spark within me. I am a child of the divine. I am connected with divine. I am one with divine. I am one with all. Stay in the state with closed eyes, and hopefully by now, each one of us is identifying ourselves as not the body, not the mind, not the emotion, but with our spiritual being, our innermost being, the truth of our life, our soul. And let us now understand, keep your eyes closed all through the session. Let us now understand why it is important to do soul forgiveness. What is forgiveness to start with? It goes back to the fundamental truth of our lives, which is the law of cause and effect, or some people call that the law of karma. I personally like to call it the law of fairness, being fair. The divine is extremely fair. Whatever we receive in this life at this moment is only and only because of our own past causes, our own past agreements and resolutions as a soul. It could also be linked to soul family, which is essentially our ancestors and descendants across lifetimes. What they do or what we do affects our descendants and ancestors both ways. We can liberate our ancestors even though they are not with us or transitioned. So it's not true that we can only affect our children because we think that we have more control and we are more quantum entangled with our child. Through soul connectedness, to soul forgiveness, to soul communication, we are very deeply and easily connected with our ancestors. So the first point is that we are the soul, not the body. Second point is that we are all quantum entangled, more so with our own ancestors and descendants across lifetimes. But we are all connected, like we started the session with that, with the oneness field. The third point then being that we all come to this life with a purpose. There could be various purposes and lessons that we need to learn as a soul. And while we learn them in different ways, our paths are very, very different. We take up different career choices. We take birth in a specific family. And we make various choices, whether to do with education, work. But whatever we do, our ultimate soul purpose is not to get the wisdom, the light, the finances in this material current world, which is temporary. Whatever we do, whether we accumulate wealth, whether we become a respected professional, the end objective of the soul journey is always to increase our soul standing. So going back to the definition of the soul as per Tao science, soul is the data bank of positive and negative information across lifetimes. If we have brought that in our heart and soul at this moment, we would then understand that soul standing is nothing but increasing the positive information and transforming all negative information that we carry across lifetimes. That's the third point. One, again repeating, first being we are not the body, we are the soul. Second point being we are in oneness with everyone and everything, not just human beings. We are one in this huge quantum entanglement field. Third is that we are a mix of positive and negative information. Our purpose in life, our physical life is a gift given to us to serve our soul to increase our soul standing. Now, oneness and connectedness with the divine can take us to higher and higher soul standing. But because we get the clouds of challenges in our life, we do not see that shining soul light within ourselves as melded with the divine light. Through these challenges, which are nothing but lessons that we have come to learn, if we just live those lessons, Mark my words, please. If we just live those lessons, we do not clear that lesson or clear that cause which has caused that effect. At this point, you can bring to your mind any challenge that you're facing or have faced ever in your life and put that in context. That if you only lived through that challenge with however much positivity, the wisdom today that is going to your soul is that unless you break that cause or cut the cord of the root cause at the soul level, that cause still exists, the memory still exists, and in all likelihood, you will get either the same challenge or a similar or a different challenge that is linked, quantum entangled with that cause. So how do we resolve this issue at hand? Is through soulful practices. One of the most powerful soulful practices which changes and transforms the negative information that we carry in our data bank to positive information is soul forgiveness. At this point, I would request each one of you to take up any one challenge in your life which you would really want to manifest and change, transform something else. Any one, please. It could be finance, relationship, health, and so on. And I will have you all to do a short soul forgiveness practice. The wisdom suggests, like we just said to ourselves, that nothing gets done, nothing is received by our soul unless we have caused something that is linked to this effect. So just be very clear about that. So let us start. First, we will connect with the soul of the divine beings. Dear thou source divine, dear the oneness field of the entire cosmos, I love you, honor you, deeply appreciate you. For any faiths that you all carry, any gods that you believe in, please let us call them now. I will not take any names. I will just guide you to doing it. Dear, the souls of, you can add any gods, goddesses, the sun, the moon, the universe, whatever you connect with. Take a few moments and call the souls of. I love you. I really, really love you. Honor you, deeply appreciate you. Bow down to you. Dear all the messengers of light, divine beings, angels, archangels, we love you, honor you, deeply appreciate you. We will call our ancestors and descendants now across lifetimes soulfully. Dear the souls of all our ancestors and descendants across lifetimes, we love you, honor you, deeply appreciate you. Please join us for this forgiveness practice. Dear all the divine thou source, the oneness field, the divine messengers, beings of light, angels, archangels, please bless our forgiveness practice. Dear my own soul, Dear the soul of every cell, DNA, RNA of my body. Dear the soul of my emotional, spiritual, mental and emotional body. I love you. I accept you the way you are. I forgive you. I forgive myself. I accept myself. I will do my best to change my thoughts, words, and actions from negative information to positive information. These were our inner souls. Now we will call the outer souls, besides the divine. Dear all the souls who me, my ancestors, and descendants may have caused any hurt, harm, pain, suffering, especially those causes that are connected to, mention your challenge that we started off with. What is the one challenge that you picked today for your soul forgiveness practice? Please forgive us. Please forgive us. Please forgive us. We deeply apologize. We will do our best to become more disciplined, more vigilant in our actions, thoughts, and causes. We will become more kind, compassionate, loving to all. We wish to be in love, peace, and harmony. And we wish to spread more love, peace, and harmony in this world. We understand that our causes may be very deep, and it may be very difficult for you to forgive us. But please note that we genuinely want to change the frequency and vibration of all of humanity, this oneness field. We are all connected. I ask for one more chance, for your compassion, for your heart opening to my heart, for your heart to offer me and my ancestors forgiveness for our mistakes. We will do our best to chant, meditate, serve unconditionally. Please forgive us. Please forgive us. Please forgive us. We also offer our unconditional forgiveness to all the souls who have caused us any hurt, harm, pain, or suffering. Especially those causes that are linked to this challenge. Please mention your challenge. I forgive you unconditionally. You forgive me unconditionally. Let's forgive one another. Bring love, peace, and harmony. Bring love, peace, and harmony. Now I will sing the song of love, peace, harmony. For those who know the song, please sing along. Or those who don't, I humbly request you to learn it and listen to it at least 15 minutes every day. It can transform your life. I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. मुझे प्रेम मेरे दिल और आत्मा से, मुझे प्रेम सारी मानवता से, जोड़ो दिल और आत्मा सा। प्रेम शांति और एकता, प्रेम शांति और एकता। Now let us talk to the soul of the challenge that you have kept in your heart today for this practice. Connect with that challenge. Dear, the soul of, mention the challenge. I love you. I really, really love you. I'm so grateful for you to have come in my life, to shake me, awaken me, to bring me to this forgiveness practice, to bring me to this learning of the deep realization of what my past mistakes have been. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming to teach me my lessons. I promise that I will serve, I will transform all the negative information I can in my best capacity to positive information. Dear, the soul of, mention the challenge again, connect. You have the power to heal and transform yourself. Do a great job. Thank you. We are so grateful. Dear all the souls whom we called today in this practice, and stage 1 we call the divine, the messengers of light, angels, archangels, all our faith and gods. We called the oneness field. The next layer we called our own soul. We called the next layer all the souls who we and our ancestors have been entangled with across lifetimes. And then we called the soul of the challenge that we had in our hearts while doing the practice. So dear all these souls whom we call, we are so grateful for your presence. We thank you for your blessings. We thank you for any ounce of forgiveness that we received. We thank you for opening our hearts a wee bit more today to this profound and ultimate truth that we and only we are responsible for what we receive. Thank you so much. Open your heart, everyone, and just offer your own, in your own way, gratitude. We usually bow down to all the souls. I'll bow down. You can just do whatever way you can just offer your gratitude. So stay in the sacred space, in the soul connection, in this beautiful field where so many souls are around us. Now repeat after me. Dear all the souls who I have called and have expressed my deepest gratitude to, I invite you now to chant the divine love mantra with me. Let us all raise our frequency and vibration. And while we chant this mantra, all the divine beings of light may please bless us. May we receive the highest frequency as appropriate in our inner being, in our soul. So repeat after me. I see, I hear, I feel the sacredness and divinity in everyone and everything, in every single moment of my life, without any hesitation, judgment, or resistance. I see, I hear, I feel the sacredness and divinity in everyone and everything, in every single moment of my life, without any hesitation, resistance, or judgment. One more time. Take a deep breath and speak from your lower abdomen. I see, I hear, I feel the sacredness and divinity in everyone and everything, in every single moment of my life, without any hesitation, resistance, or judgment. How means do well, stay well. Thank you, love you, love you, love you. Gong song, gong song, gong song, gong song, gong song, gong song means all souls respectfully return. So let us all fold our hands in gratitude now. And as the souls respectfully return, come back to our body. And gradually massage your eyes, face, tap your body. See how you feel. Open your eyes. And we have 5 minutes now for sharing. Anyone has any questions, any sharing of how you felt? If everyone is in this blissful state like I am, I can understand. If anybody has any questions, any aha moments, share. Okay, so if not, then we'll close the session now. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Thou Souls. Thank you, all our spiritual fathers and mothers. We love you, honor you, deeply appreciate you. Thank you so much to each and every soul that came to bless us, to offer us forgiveness, to whatever role heaven had assigned to them, as each one of us had a role today to play in this session, to experience it in this beautifully co-created field. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, and I'd love to connect with you one-on-one to know your challenges. If I can support you in any way, I would be blessed and honored to do so. I'm so grateful to each and every soul right here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. Gong song, gong song, gong song. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. Love you all.
Thank you, Annie. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Vani. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Recording.
Thank you, Annie.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Can we have the recording? Sorry, I joined late.
We will upload after 1 or 2 days.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank
You're welcome. Any questions anybody has?
I would also love to have the recording, so we'll see. Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure. We will upload in few days, 1 or 2 days. You just wait. We will upload the recording.
On Vani's, which link will you upload it at?
On the group.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Ask questions.